Bastard here, and I got a fun little product here for you. Not least because it's been through countless iterations. It was originally known as the X, then the next shot. And I think the refresh shot. Then it just became the refresh. Now it's, I think it was the refresh shot 2. No, the refresh 2, and then the refresh shot again, and now the refresh shot again. But this time, the Japan Cola refresh shot. Now, what brand has made Japan Cola their thing? Why, of course, Pepsi. It's a Pepsi refresh shot, the latest iteration, because this has been through countless, literally 4 or 5 or 6 iterations. It's been maddening. You need to be the little nutritional panel, and there's your ingredients, nutrition, and yada yada. Maybe there's, I don't care. Let's crack this little whopper open here. It's a little grenade of a drink. I need to brush those things more often. It's Pepsi. Incredibly aggressively carbonated, which makes it extremely gassy for its little pint-sized shape, but rather caustic, which really does a good job of hiding its cloying and glazing sweetness that actually dominates the flavour. It's so smothering. Honest to God, you expect this to pour like syrup, not drink. Actually does have quite an aggressive viscosity to it too. It does seem to be a unusually acidic for Pepsi too, but you also get a clusterfuck of those sort of botanical flavours. It tastes like I really hate to say this, but it tastes like what Pepsi Raw should have tasted like. You may or may not recall Pepsi Raw, because I believe Raw was UK only, and it was called what? Natural in America. And for literally about 5 minutes, you could literally get in Oz. They had cans in this god-awful beige colour. They literally slapped the label front, back, and literally for a batch, they had bottles, big glass bottles in Oz. I believe they're imported from the UK. 7-Eleven only. People who don't literally remember these, whoever see this video and say, they imported Pepsi, what do I say? You're mad! No, I remember them because I had, I think I bought 2 cans. It's cheaper to buy 2 than 1. So like 2 for $5.50, and individually they were probably like $4.50. I mean, greedy as so these. And Jesus Christ, they were vitriolic. A month or 2 later, I went back and did maybe I am properly acclimatized. I mean, it does take time to get used to very different things. Horrific. And that's when I saw the glass bottles, and a couple of weeks later when I was thinking, actually, might not be that bad. I should try it again. I'm nothing but stubborn. And they were gone. Never been seen again. They were soon gone in the rest of the world too. So that obviously flopped hard. And this has tastes much like what that should have tasted like, a heavy botanical flavour that's a bit, well, it's earthy, it's natural. You can actually imagine you can almost taste the dirt. Like this, I literally picked up a fistful of spices in the dirt and just dusted in there and said, hey. And you can almost imagine tasting something dirty in there. It's a bit dusty. It's so dusty and dry. The overwhelming fog of botanicals. So, interesting. Very interesting. Whether it's necessarily got enough caffeine in it to give you a pep in your step, brighten your vitality, make you a better lover, and more importantly, concentrate harder. But it's an interesting little drink, so if you ever get a chance to try this without spending $4 or $5 because that's just greedy, $3.50 would be fair. Even in Canadian dollars, if you saw this at an Asian greengrocer, this was $3.50. About the price you pay for a big bottle of drink, a big 600ml bottle of drink. And this probably has the same amount of syrup concentrate in it, so why not? It's probably the most authentic Pepsi in the world, and also one of the weirdest. So I was going to say without prattling on more about Pepsi Royal. Fat bastard out of here.